Check. Good one. I don't know, I just don't have to check. Good one sometimes. Alright.
Yeah, Bill.
I wanted to start off with a joke about plagiarism, but I was looking around on the internet and I couldn't really find one anywhere, so maybe next time I can start with them. If someone wanted you to mine their change and you didn't want to, would you try and change their mind? You know who loves change though, besides the 2008 Barack Obama campaign, is homeless people. So, people love change. And I have this really weird thing with homeless people where I'm really attracted to homeless women. I guess some people could call me a homosexual. It really sucks. I'm afflicted by that. It really bums me out a lot. I don't know. Something that the homeless people can't relate to with me though is how high electric bills are. I mean, it's getting outrageous. Like, last month I had to pay $150 for my electric bill. So, I don't know, I feel like pretty soon they're going to stop calling people who marry other people for money gold diggers. They're just going to start calling them coal miners. So, looking into moving somewhere where I don't have such a high electric bill in the winter, so maybe somewhere in the tropics. Like, thinking about moving to an island in the South Pacific, and I know exactly which island. If you're wondering which one, it's Fiji. And, you might say, oh, Bill, why Fiji? Well, that was kind of simple. I've lived in Wisconsin my entire life, and I don't know, I don't think I could see myself living anywhere without 2 I's in the name after this kind of thing. That was not a joke, that's just a life choice. Yeah, I'm definitely an Allen. I went skiing this winter, went with my buddies down to Granite Peak, and that was a lot of fun, but I was kind of hesitant. I was like, I don't know, I have a real bad feeling I'm going to get injured here. And I'm like, you'll be fine, just come on. So, skiing, going down the hill a couple of times, and sure enough, one of the runs going down, hit a patch of ice, wipe out, poles flying everywhere, my gloves, my hat falls off, I'm getting hit in the face repeatedly by my ski pole as I'm falling down, and in the head, and so now apparently I'm affected by cerebral palsy, and I didn't even know you could get that from skiing. So I went to the bar after the ski, and one of the ski lodge heard beer, and friends were like, hey, you ever have a Dos Equis? They're really good. It's basically a better Corona. Well, I'm like, well, that doesn't really tell me much because every beer is basically a better Corona. I was trying to look up how to spell a word the other day, so I went to dictionary.com. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just head over to that site and check it out. But then I didn't know how to spell the word dictionary, so that site didn't really help me out very much. I don't know if that's what so say you're a farmer and your primary crop is mint, like mint plants. Someone asks you what condition your crops are in, what do you tell them? Oh yeah, they're in mint condition. I don't know, I guess every year is a good year for mint plants. So apparently in India, cows are considered really sacred. Makes me wonder why more obese Americans don't want to go live over there. Get worshipped instead of made fun of. If the man running the local landfill is also addicted to heroin, in what sense is he a junkie? I don't know, you gotta get him off it. I work at Blackluster part-time. Pretty sweet gig, they're really doing well. I watch a lot of movies. So sometimes I think about, what would make a good screenplay, but it hasn't been done yet. And, maybe they could do one about an Irish felon who's diagnosed with leprosy, and they could call it The Leprechaun. Or maybe one about a fat policeman, and he's chasing after the criminals, and he finally catches up to him, and he tackles them, and he wrestles them to the ground, but he's so exhausted because he's just out of shape, and he's just laying on top of them as he waits for backup to show up, and it'll be called Under Arrest. So I also went to the University of Wisconsin Eau Claire. I was in the College of Business for a while, and thought of some ideas for some companies that you could start. So what if there's a dental clinic called Oral Fix Station? Going for a tune-up on the old Tuesday. how about a golf course slash butcher shop, and it could be called Sausage Links. Well, I suppose that one could also be a gay bar, but just how it kind of goes both ways, you know. Those ones are just theoretical, but I actually did start a company, and they didn't do so well. Went bankrupt pretty quickly. It was a company. We had a product for a chocolate and citrus flavored soda, but we called it Hershey Squirt. I don't know. It didn't do too well. I liked it. I mean, nothing better than starting off the day with a Hershey Squirt. You know? And, I also got a grant from the government to, it was going to be a home for mentally disabled people and an assisted living complex for them. So, I thought I'd give back to the community, try something non-for-profit, since my for-profit ones failed pretty terribly. So they shut that one down after one day, though, because for lunch the first day we served them a rump roast on bread, and we called it an Asperger sandwich. And the patient families didn't like that one so much. So here's some advice for you. If your girlfriend just had an abortion, don't take her out to brunch the next day and order scrambled eggs. This doesn't go so well. I don't know, that was kind of in poor taste. I mean, the eggs probably taste good, so it's not worth it. Just remember, you can always wait a while, and next week there'll still be that omelet there, even though the baby's not making. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just end it here with a poem, in light of the whole open mic poetry thing. So here's the shortest poem I ever wrote. If you smoke a lot of crack, your butt won't get bigger. But if you smoke a lot of coal, you're probably having sausage for dinner. That's all. Yeah, all right.